Do that now. Hey, y'all. Good afternoon, everybody. Plug these up now. Hey. How y'all sleep? We're crooked. We're crooked. Hola, hola. At work, but I'm glad you're there too, Mr. Maxwell. Hey, y'all. I already know I'm gonna have to get up and go to the bathroom in just a minute, but I figured that'll be about time everybody get in here. So, whew, getting old is a trip. Hi, everybody. Eve was a mess, wasn't she? Y'all enjoyed last night? Me too. I was real excited about it. As a matter of fact, I figured we would continue, but I got some stuff to add on to it. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, we gonna bounce around a little bit. You know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, this the thing, right? My main focus for this, all jokes aside, family, is for y'all to see how human Adam and Eve really were. Cause they make it like they just wasn't King Chris, is that how you ask? I don't even know you. You could be an axe murderer, or maybe I am. You don't know nothing about me, sir. I know internet dating is a thing, but I don't tell my business like that. You gotta be new here. Stay a while. You'll learn. You might not even want to date me after 2 days. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I like to wear angel wings. We got magic wands that are not really magic. They're for cosplay. We have scrolls and calligraphy pens and stuff. You might not even like it over here. This might be a little bit too much for you. Hey, wait a minute. Where, y'all? Where is my box? Hold on. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I was about to say, y'all, just hold on a second. We was about to have a problem. Come on. Ah! Being short is not always a problem. It's not having the skill set to get what you need that's up high. But see, we do weirdo stuff like this around here. We think we Indiana Jones and stuff. So we got locked little things that you could put a code in and put something in there. You might not even like it over here. You know what I'm saying? We do weirdo stuff like this around here. So, yeah, we do. It's heavy too. This a knocker out. You hit it. Valerie, you already know what it is. Ooh wee. Dora the Explorer. Come on. Yeah, that one. Yeah, we caught one. Go ahead and wrangle him up, put him in the Jeep. Look out. We got a new specimen here. Do you guys see it? Yep. Day 42. Right? Because I'm going to study you. You might not like being a case study around here, so I just came on. Yeah. So we real weird. We real weird around here. All right. So let me tell you what I got. Hold on. Let me put my... That's funny. Give me 1 second. So y'all be mindful because I'm still learning how to work a lot of these devices that I got. So give me a second. There we go. They done move stuff around and I'm getting a little old. Circle, what do you tell people that wants to tell you that God does not want you to know certain things? I tell them God is infinite knowledge and he always says you don't. Where's the script? Girl, take them to the scripture where he say you ask not because you have not. I mean, you have not because you ask not. And then you take them to the scripture in Hosea where it said the pastors is prostitutes and the only reason you don't know all the information is because your pastors don't want to learn it. But read it in the easy read version so that they can understand. Good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all over here? You already know what it is, Miss Porter. That's what I do. It say right here that the pastors can teach nothing past what they learned, and it said right here they don't want to learn. Matter of fact, it said they dancing monkeys for cash, or as we call them, city girls and boys. Y'all for sale. So, I also wanted to say this because I was thinking about this while I was in the thinking tank. Y'all know where that is. And I want to tell y'all something. If you all never sent any gifts to me or anything, I would still love y'all. So I don't want y'all to ever think that this is about what I can get from y'all. Y'all supporting and believing in the things that God told me is better than financial gain or gifts. The fact that you had a pastor tell you we can't meet all the requirements of the Holy Bible, so why would we want to know more? Oh, yeah, that's a common thread with the Christian church. I got people in my family that are ordained pastors, ministers, and so forth. And they'll tell you, I don't need to read that extra because I can't even get this. The reason you can't get that is because it's not all there, but that makes sense. Y'all, Sarah she said, I love it. Sarah said she caught a co-worker in her book trap today. She didn't call her a mouse. Look at that. Good job. You put the peanut butter and cheese there, didn't you? I love it. Listen, yeah, I don't ever want y'all to think this is about gifts from me. I did not set out to go viral. I just want y'all to know that it's a lady. I don't even know if she still follow me. She kept bugging me about the Giant video. She was like, I want you to do a video on the Giants for like 3 weeks. I was like, lady, who are you? And then I was on here I had been on here, started the account, but I didn't have a picture for a long time. And then I didn't even know how to work the thing because my kids kept asking me to work it, do videos, and I just thought TikTok was not the thing to do. If I could tell y'all what I used to say, y'all call me a hypocrite. But I used to be like, that's don't know. Mom, watch this video. No. My sister asked me to do a TikTok with her. No. I would be irritated and look at me on TikTok every single day. Oh Lord Jesus, God got a big sense of humor, don't he? And now I be on TikTok all day, every day, 17 days a week. It's what it is. You see what God do to you. Don't say what you won't do. Don't say what you won't do. Uh-huh. Don't even say it. People used to be like, you should get a YouTube. I think you should get out my business. What do I do every day? YouTube. It's for the young folks. I used to just think it was for people that didn't want to think. That's what I used to think. Is look at that. And now we be on here thinking on TikTok for real. Matter of fact, we just set the whole internet on fire. We did that. We set TikTok on fire. I don't care what nobody say. We did. We set the WOU community sharing the information that we share. We set TikTok on fire with a whole different branch of things. Because I'm sure people was talking about certain stuff, but the book of Enoch, the giants, and all of that, nah. The Old Testament Supagrapha and the book of Jasher, man, it wasn't really nobody on there talking about that. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And now it's everywhere. Because me and Ahmad was talking about it. We Googled OTP, Old Testament Super, in the beginning of this, before everything went crazy. And just the stuff, it was 0, hashtags, 5, maybe 100, nah, several millions now of all of those things. So you got to look at the information that we're spreading, whether they say, oh, I learned it at the Circuit Trover community or WOU or whatever. That stuff was not all. Y'all know what was on there, the dances and talking crazy and it's all kind of stuff. You know what I really don't see on here no more on my thing, which is so odd? Crystals. It don't be nothing about no crystals, nothing about no rock gods or nothing. Like that stuff used to invade my FYP. I don't see none of it. Y'all don't think that's crazy? Anybody else that you used to see that all over and now you don't see it on your FYP? Thank you. Ain't that crazy? How is it that you were being bombarded with it prior, and now I'm sure everything that's probably on your thing is about ancient literatures, hidden books, fallen angels, the original peoples, ancient mess. It's probably all kind of stuff coming up on y'all FYP now. Because I'm going to be honest, prior to February, all I saw was the chakras, the ball things, the rugs. That was like, and food and people doing hair. Like, none of that stuff is, no, I'm sure it's still being shown, but it just don't show up in my FYP anymore. Zarvis, did you? Thank you, One Love. Zarvis, Zarvis said the first time I came across his FYP, he said, what is this lady talking about? I can see your face, too. That's the funny thing. I can see your face. Well, who else thought that? First of all, she needs to do something with herself. In there in some pajamas in this crazy looking hat with these fuzzy gloves on, pointing at these books. Ah. Oh, Mariah. She said I was like them in February, but now I'm your auntie. See how that worked? And the knee brace. Come on. Hobbling, sitting on the floor. Look what God has done. I got a whole chair. Hey, baby. You were stuck. So okay, so let me ask you a question. Let's do this. How many people, once you did listen to a whole video, y'all scroll down to the bottom and watch most of them? Be honest. I got screenshots of your messages whenever y'all left them anyway. So I would be too tickled trying to answer everybody, but I couldn't. A whole chair and a bookshelf. Come on. That's funny. Thank you, y'all, for supporting us. Look what we've grown to now. We didn't hit every continent. Mm-hmm. Come on, Felisa. You already know what it is. Ah, thank you. But look where we at now, y'all. We done started a whole nonprofit. We have helped people all over the country. We've sent books all over the world. We have helped little kids be able to stay another month in a place, help people get back and forth to work. We have given out almost $1 million or right at $1 million worth of fresh drinking water for people all over the country. You see what I'm saying? God has blessed us to be able to send books everywhere. That's a blessing. We've sent food, all sorts of things, y'all, in just this short amount of time. In just this short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? We sent cleaning products to folks so that they could wash up when the water was brown. Like, come on. Cases of stuff. Cases and cases, to where the Urban League was able to do 2 different drives, and our stuff was pushed to both of those drives. You see what I'm saying? We have blessed homeless people. Homeless. I didn't. This blew my mind. Homeless. Down in Alabama, they gave a lot of our straws to the homeless people. You know that make me feel good, because they don't be having money to buy no water, and some places don't want them coming in. So if they come in contact with some water that might not be as good, they can filter and drink. They ain't gotta be thirsty. Come on. And then we gave little babies. All of the babies at the school went home in Baltimore with all of their straws. Come on. They said the babies was having panic attacks and stuff. They didn't even want water touching their hands. And so for them to know that they can go and drink, y'all, come on. Come on. Y'all did some stuff around this country, and God sees. So if you've been getting, and don't discount small things like your bills being cheaper and everything you buy being on sale. That stuff comes when you start to move like that. God, once he see that you are a giver, and once he see that that's what you a part of, even if it's just prayer for another person's situation, then you get however many people back praying for you. It's what you give. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always about money. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all. If y'all didn't send me gifts, the fact that y'all stand beside me when we believe in something, or if I believe in something, or if I be like, y'all, can we just, y'all always on it. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to have people that are not selfishly saying, I ain't praying for them, I don't know them. Y'all realize that our prayers affect people around the world, and that's a blessing. Yep, the Bible says give the thirsty to something to drink. That's true. And God blessed us. He blessed us to be able to give over $1 million, or right at, I can't remember, but it's right there. I know it's 1.1 whatever gallons of water and things. You know what I'm saying? That should make you feel good that we not a part of a community that's taken from people. And we not perfect. You know what I'm saying? We still learning, but God has blessed us to bless a lot of people in our short 9 months of here shortly of being on here, 8-9 months of being on here. God blessed us to put a dent in the community to show people that don't know. It's still good people that exist. It's still people that ain't just worried about themselves and all of that. It's still some good people. You know what I mean? I'm grateful. And I'm grateful that we do it together. Y'all should sleep a little bit better in the evenings. Even if you don't have to give financially or whatever. Y'all give y'all time. Y'all leaving mouse traps. leading people to more knowledge, which means their questions are going to be answered, which means their problems are going to get better, which means you got that multiply coming back to you. Anything you sow, you get it back multiplied. So if you sow teaching somebody to get closer to God, helping them understand the Bible, that just means you're going to get more understanding. So if you guys see, it seems like now you understand the Bible that much more. If you've tried to talk to somebody about what it is that we study here, that's why your understanding is growing. Because when you grow other people's understanding, your understanding just grows. When you grow other people's wisdom, instead of leaving people in the dark, your wisdom grows. Your knowledge grows. All of that, understanding, wisdom, and knowledge, those things will grow if you give it to other people. Hence, now, I did have 2 bookshelves when I met y'all. But I have this bookshelf. This bookshelf is full, and I need 2 more bookshelves. Because I've given books for years, and God blessed me for people to give me books. That's never been a thing. I've always had to go get them myself. Maybe 1 or 2 here or there. But any books that I wanted to read, I had to buy them. And then God allowed somebody to give me 4 specific books. But then through you all, I've been blessed with pretty much every book that I wanted in the last 7 months. And I didn't even have to ask. Y'all made me go get a list. So believe me, I'm very grateful. And I just want to tell y'all, like, keep going. Not saying it, but if you teaching, if you're giving to the lady on the corner and giving to the girl that don't got no diapers and the young man that just got out of jail, so what, they said he whatever, but you go on and give, listen, you cannot be God-given. Even when it is famine, you will be blessed. People are also starting to repeat to others what I shared with them. Come on, coach. Come on. Listen, you was in from the Giants, fell off for a second. That's okay. Because listen. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, so look. I tell y'all that I feel like my first student was my aunt, and she's passed away right now. She passed away. But when I tell y'all, the first time I actually saw a person that had been in church their whole life start to understand the Bible differently and to understand God differently, when I tell y'all it's better than drugs, it's better than drugs. It's better than frolicking through the trees. It's better. It's okay. I'm just saying, like, in the 8 years that I had, well, I really had like 4.5, 5 years with her. I watched my auntie go from an usher. Not that that's a bad thing, but she kept saying that she believed that God had been telling her to speak. Well, she was also not happy in her spiritual life either. She was very grouchy. And I said, well, that's because you in church, but you're not in the, you got to get with God on a different level, auntie. And we started studying the word and breaking it down. And when I tell you, within a year, my auntie was preaching in another state, ordained minister, having to prepare her stuff for Friday and giving the word. And she had been an usher all that time. Not that it was bad. That just wasn't her calling, but that's where they stuck her. But when we started reading and she started studying, it's like she came alive. So to watch and see how y'all growing, even if you've been in church for 50 years, because we have people that have been in church for 50 or 60 years and they said, I've read the Bible back and forth and back, and it's never made sense like it is right now. Do y'all know what that do for me? It makes every day that God didn't let me go outside and I had to sit and write and read and sit and write and read and study and sit and write and read and sit. He didn't let me have much human contact or anything. I had to be in the house with my kids, and that was pretty much it. But to know that a person that has been in church 40, 50 years can understand and everything just makes sense right now, it was worth every day that I didn't get to see nobody. And as y'all can see, I really don't still, ain't nothing changed. I'm in my house all by myself still. Sometimes when God puts you in solitude, it is to grow you, and it will be so worth it later, family. Come on, baby girl black. See, we educating people. It's a lot of people that don't know. And we get to show, yes, people do know. Come on. You know what's so crazy that you said that? Because something that I screenshotted yesterday talks about how God sent an angel to recount to either Moses or Abraham everything that had happened from the beginning of time until where he was at. And people be like, how did they know? Because the angels ain't went nowhere. And God has everything written down. So he can send a messenger to tell them the history. And I've been saying that, and it's in Adam and Eve. So that's how they know. That's how. Oh, my fight, that makes me excited. So, with that, now God made it make sense, y'all. Listen, this is the thing. Think about our name here, Circatrova, right? That's not my name, technically. It's the name of our community. We are the seeking and finding of spiritual light, right? That's what we doing. We trying to understand. The Bible talks about the world walking around in what? Darkness. Where did they get the apple? It just says fruit in the Bible. It never said apple. That's just how the artist, depicted it. Oh, my husband be calling me Circle Junior. I love it. So, okay, so let me ask you a question, and then I'm going to go pee. Who has been told that y'all doing too much? Just raise your hand if people telling you you doing too much by studying all of this that you study right now. Looking up the names and looking into the demon names and the medicine and the mythological god. Oh, everybody, look, that's a whole bunch of different color hands too. It was the palest of the pale to the, come on, look at that. I love it. So we got the white folks that have been told they crazy, the black folks, the Asian folks, the Hispanic folks, everybody from every race around here is been called crazy. They done all told y'all, from the Episcopals to the evangelicals, the evangelicals. Really? You being told you a false prophet? They said you're going to hell. Oh my God! And y'all got tough skin. Wow. They say I'm saying blasphemy. Wow. I've lost family, friends, and all of it don't matter because I know what I'm. They call you crazy every day. Your pastor told you the same. Oh my God. And he's my dad, baby. Listen. We here. We are here with that one. You was called the devil. Who been called a witch or a warlock yet? Anybody? Anybody? Because I know they start hitting me with she a witch. Well, if we go by what the words say, that would be y'all role in the story. Your dad is a pastor and he called you the enemy. Oh no, they said it's witchcraft. Oh. They said you now need to find Christ. I said I have. I was lost and now I'm found. Wow. Call a heretic. Oh no. They said we doing heresy, huh? Oh no. Oh. Okay. Well, so since they said that, do me a favor. Now, y'all know how I am. I want to say this is 28. I need y'all to go to the book of Adam and Eve on sacred text real quick. And I want to say this is 28. But I don't know. I'm going to show y'all the number here in a second. And I don't care if y'all laugh. It doesn't really matter. Whatever number this is here. This is what we need to go to in the book of Adam and Eve. The first book of Adam and Eve. I need you to go to the page that says the mortal combat with the serpent. It's 18. There we go. Thank you, baby. See? 28, 18. I was close. Do you see? Oh, so that's 10, 5, and 3. Thank you, babies. Mm-hmm. There we go. You guys are great. 28, 18. We there. Y'all love me. And I get to be not perfect here. So that's why we love it here. I don't have to worry about any of that. Thank y'all. Because I don't know everything and I don't pretend to. Roman numerals. I probably didn't pay attention. So we're going to jump around. Okay. Because we're going to be in here. But this is going off of kind of, we didn't finish yesterday with Eve. So we're not done with that. This is just like in correlation to. So we were reading their last will and testaments yesterday, but I want to kind of go back to the beginning of their life really quickly. Are y'all okay with that? So I'm going to run to the restroom, give everybody time to get it. I'm going to take this off because we're going to go back to this. So don't remove that, but we're also going to go to, chapter 18. It's actually going to be a couple of them, but we're going to start there. But we're going to be in Adam and Eve the whole time. So this is included in Adam and Eve. I think that's it. Eve, right? And then chapter 18. I just need to make this smaller. I will. But if y'all can see that. Okay. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. If y'all want to pre-read, you can pre-read. Just give me a second. Let me go and get my water and go to the restroom real quick. Sacred Text. It's online too. That's we're not in the book. We're actually on Sacred Text. I have a question. I have a question. Have y'all ever had the Del Monte fruit parfait? It's non-dairy. They need to sponsor me. They need to. I ain't never want no sponsor. I just want cases of that for free. Listen, if you have kids and you don't give them like the cow's milk stuff, get that for them. It is amazing. Oh, it's so good. It's made with like coconut milk and oh, it's great. It's amazing. Y'all know I'm always thinking about some food. Del Monte. I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show you. Get these for y'all kids and you. Like if you trying to curb your appetite, you want something sweet, perfect in the middle of the night. So y'all, they got the mango kind. I ain't never tried it, and they don't never have it at the store that I get my food from. But this right here, listen to me. If you be wanting to eat sweets in the middle of the night, this will definitely do it. Promise you. And your kids, if you want them to have something sweet, like, because you can, you know, it's amazing. Okay? And they got the mango kind. I ain't never had that one. And this is my first time getting pineapple. I normally just get these two. Yeah, look, it's non-dairy. See it? It's white grape juice, coconut milk, food starch, and some other stuff. But there's no milk like dairy milk. So fire. I've been hooked. I go to the gas station and I get all of them on the shelf. That's the only place I knew you could get them at first. So if you lactose and you be wanting like yogurt, get that. It's great. Ooh, it's real good. And if you trying to curb your sweet tooth in the middle of the night, that's gonna do it. I promise you. You gonna be like, oh yes. Sprinkle some chocolate chips or whatever in there if you want that, like the strawberry and chocolate deal. Sprinkle a couple chocolate chips, or not milk chocolate, but you know y'all version of the chocolate, however y'all do that, or whatever in there. It'll make you happy. All right. So let's get to this, because I got some other stuff I got to do here in a minute. Yes. Whatever y'all put on it, just put that in there. Oh yeah, y'all gonna love that. Promise you. It's it's real good. And there's real fruit in there. Fresh strawberries. Like the strawberries still are like firm. They're not soggy like in yogurt. So you can still feel the crunch of the strawberry. Like it's real good. Okay. Yes. Just listen, thank me later, honey, because y'all, husband's gonna be sneaking and getting them. The kids gonna be eating them. Gonna get you a little Frigidaire and put your stash, hide it in like the celery or something. Because they gonna eat them. They are going to eat them. Hide them in like, like lima bean pudding or something. Make the box all ugly and just put them in there, because they gonna eat them. They gonna eat that. They gonna eat them. I'm happy I didn't start eating them until after my kids didn't live with me. Now I get to eat all of them by myself. They took your comment. Listen. Are you serious? You asked your preacher about the incubus and the succubus. Well, most pastors deal with those two issues. Think about it. It's funny that pastors really don't want to talk about the incubus and the succubus because they are sex spirits, and most pastors and pastors' wives and ministers get caught up in sex scandals. So that makes sense. No. He couldn't believe the stories about the giants. That means he don't believe the Bible. It's right there. That's what's scary. Remember I told you that, look, Deja. Remember I told you that most of the Christians be ready to slap you upside the head with the very Bible, and they don't believe nothing in there. Thank you so much. Yeah, I used to listen to Creflo Dollar every day when I was pregnant with my son 20, 25, 26 years ago. Creflo Dollar, Rob Parsley, the old white dude, Charles Stanley, the 700 Club, Daystar, anybody that was on there 25 years ago when I was pregnant with my son, I listened to it every day. Mm-hmm. I must really need these already. That's crazy. Yep. Mm-hmm. Like John Gray cheating on his wife. Okay, so let me say this. Okay, but let me say this to y'all though, right? Remember, thank you. One of my TT babies sent me these because my eyes, I be squinting. So with that, but think about this though, okay? Before we go in, because now, hold on. What do I talk to y'all about all the time? I talk to y'all about it because I'm confessing so that I don't go get crazy. But there is a certain thing that is in every city of, I talk about trees. If we know what that relates to, we laugh about it. But technically, I would be considered a leader. Right? And so then God has blessed me to where I don't necessarily have to interact with people one-on-one anymore. But just know, the enemy is always going to send his heaviest hitters for the leaders. What's the quickest way to get people to not believe in God? Let their pastor have a scandal. And y'all forget that this person is just like you. As a matter of fact, a lot of times they have a heavier weight and nobody to talk to about it, not even a spouse. So that's how I know a lot of that ends up happening. It ain't that they set out. It's just you end up finding a parishioner or somebody that you cool as hell with and you can actually talk to, and they actually understand where everybody else in your church expect you to be perfect. And that's why I told y'all, I'm not no this is not church. So if I cuss, deal with it. I'm a human person. And I have horrible thoughts and nice thoughts. And the devil fights me with everything. I'm just here to teach y'all. Like, that's the thing. People hold pastors up here. Now, granted, pastors be wanting that. I ain't want that. I could have came on here because I was ordained years ago. It ain't none of nobody's business because it was only 2 people there when I got ordained. And it wasn't even specifically into what. God didn't even put a thing of it's only this on there. He just did it. So it was spooky. Because right after that, the way that my ministry was, it was changed. But I always told God, I don't want to be in no pulpit. I will tell the people, I will teach them, I will do everything you ask me to do, as long as I don't got to be in no church doing it. Because they going to try to put parameters and box you in. And I can't go back to the box macaroni gods. Not that little skinny box. I might do some deluxe macaroni, but it ain't what they serving in the churches now. I don't want that. God is too big and too great for me to only be able to wear red on one Sunday a month, because we don't do red in here. And God made roses and trees and rocks and dyes and fruits in every red color, cars, and you name it. And you want to tell me that I can't wear red because it's seducing? Sit down somewhere. We're going to wear what we want to wear, because my daddy made every color in everything. He made flowers and stuff we ain't never even seen, a color we ain't never even seen mixed together. We probably ain't seen a flower that got red, blue, green, yellow, and orange, and then the stalk is blue. But I guarantee you, he probably made one. I can wear whatever color I want. I'm not only going to wear white on. No. God made, oh boy, a coat of many colors, and you tell me that I can't? Well, why he get one then? We don't wear that. Well, then we must not be God's people, because every time he went on a gate, somebody said they had beautiful raiment. And if you look at the colors, it was beautiful oranges and beautiful lavenders and beautiful cobalt blues and all of this kind of stuff. So why is it again that we ain't got no color on? Every time I read about one of them people, God giving them stuff, the stuff that he gave them was of value, and it was high quality fabric. What do you mean? Make it make sense. Y'all don't be reading the Bible right, and you ain't about to tell me your 1925 history about why in this religion, in this organization, we don't do that. When my daddy said it's nothing off limits as long as I do it in moderation and I consult him first. Y'all better move away from me. Go on and kick me out. Do like David dance and dance outside. Dance outside. What happened? Is we having an argument over here? Is there some people that need to go in timeout? Got up one Sunday, went to church, ready to go. All I heard in my head was pass the basket. Yes. Oh, is y'all talking to Miss Diana? Diane? Is that who y'all talk about, Miss Diane? We talking to Miss Diane? It's an Angelica in here. Do we got an Angelica? Paris? I feel Puerto Rican in this here. You hear me? Okay. Y'all back off. Go in your corners. Down, girls. Down, boys. Stop. Like, dang, she new here, y'all. Give her a minute. Okay. That's why I be, okay, baby. Hi, baby. I'm your TT. But I feel Puerto Rican in this here, honey. I feel Puerto Rican in this here. You hear me? I just want y'all to. We yeah, calm down, everybody, because y'all down, girls, down, guys, like who? Come on, killers, go back to your corner. It's all right. Like, listen, y'all be about the woo. They be talking about the beehive, but I don't know the circle control with WOU community, baby. We got who we. Listen. Oh, don't do it to yourself. Just come on in and sit on there. They be like, shh, shh, shh. They are worse than the old ladies at church. Don't come here messing up this. Don't piss off. Don't come here and look. Stop. Red X's. Stop signs. Stop signs. You ain't gonna do that. Blocked. You gonna be blocked. Y'all are hilarious. For real. Listen. They don't know we got a lot of Paulettes and Pauls up in here. Listen. Stop it. Few Davids and Davinas. Listen, come on. Hilarious. Sit down now. Like, literally, the decree is, y'all are funny. Listen, $7. Listen. Y'all don't know this, but yesterday or the day before, I came back in and it was like, shh, she's coming back in the room. I came around the corner and saw that. Listen, I be trying to hold my composure. So sometimes if y'all hear me and then I stop right there, it's because my eyes, they caught me into something. And I be so tickled, but I be trying to stay serious because y'all crazy. So it's she's coming back in. So y'all know the sound of my damn door. I'm going to start leaving it open. So y'all talk crazy while I'm not in the room. Y'all know I'm not going to see none of them comments. And then when I come back in, y'all know. That means y'all can hear my other door closed too. So now I'm going to stop closing the doors when I go out. Because y'all can hear that door close and then hear me come into this door. I get it. Y'all worse than my kids. They said, Mom, we knew when you was coming up the stairs. We know your walk. You walk hard. I said, oh, okay. So y'all outed. Y'all are outed. I know what's going on now. Yep. So I'm not closing the doors anymore. I am not closing the doors anymore. Do you hear me? I'm not going to do it. Hey. Oh, nope. I figured y'all out. I figured y'all out. We learning. What she say? I was earning my man while I was learning my man. While I was earning my family while I was learning my family, or vice versa. I got y'all. Don't even trip. I'm learning y'all too. Y'all ain't about to sit here and know me, and I don't know y'all. Now, let's get back to this class. I didn't. I haven't. Listen. Y'all won't just be learning me. We're going to learn each other. That's what we're going to do. Yep. Okay. So let's get to this. The Mortal Kombat with the serpent. The Mortal Kombat. Wonder where they got that from. Of course, it's spelled with a K, isn't it? Is it spelled with a K or a C? You okay? But look, okay. How often do we see that? Maccabees, M-A-C-C, or M-E-Q. Same people. The Maccabeans and the Maccabeans, but they changed the spelling again. Here we go, Mortal Kombat, whole movie about these beastie-like people. Giants, maybe. Because I wonder if we go and look up those names, if they're in our demon books. What y'all think? Y'all think they'll be in there? Let's do it! No, yeah, you already know, but we're not going to do it right now. That's just, look, I love that young lady. I promise you. I love her. All right, damn it. Look up 4 names from the characters of Mortal Kombat. I'll get the book. Let's go. Y'all always get me off cue. I was trying to talk about. You know what? You just hold on a second. I know who to talk to about this. You just hold on. Mm-hmm. Hello. Yes. I'm gonna need to talk to the administration office or enrollment because I have a whole host of students that come in every day. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, and they never want to stay on task. I don't know if it's behavioral issues or you know. Uh-huh. Yeah, hold on, let me get my notebook. I just want to write their names down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just give me a minute. Yeah. Uh-huh. How's your weekend? It was good? Great. Yeah. Okay, so how many is it? Mm-hmm. And their names are? The whole WOU community? The whole university? You're kidding. No. Hmm. Yeah, they're temporal people. You know, you just have to. We're gonna work on it definitely. I'll get with some of their administrators and some of their counselors to see if we can work on that. About them staying focused in class, talking in class. Yeah, they definitely do that. I've experienced it myself. Now, all right, I gotta go. They're watching me. Oh, Jesus! Y'all, listen. We can never stay on focus. Never. Listen. I'm ready. Y'all know I used to work at an office, so I was receptionist and all that. Assistant to the assistant of the VP. Been there, done that. Oh, I love it here. It's the phone for you. $7. Got the bag to go. Listen. I called my friend this morning. I was like, "Good morning." She said, "Are you talking to me today?" I said, "Good morning." Mind you, we on FaceTime, but I'm like, "Good morning." Uh-huh. She said, "Are you serious? Good morning. How are you?" She thought I was just no. I can. Yeah. Hello. Hello. She said, "And it sounds just like you on the regular phone." I said, "Hold on a minute. It ain't nobody but me here in the house, y'all. I'm so petty." Listen, folks, it's about to be. No, he didn't have a wife before Eve, but we're actually going to read about a little bit of that today. So stay around. Listen, I play all day. Me and my kids, we have a good time. Y'all don't understand. We did not have a grouchy house for the most part. I can't live like that. Yes, $7 honey. We plays all day. Lilith, but Lilith was a spirit. Remember we talked about that? Ooh, you found a site with Mortal Kombat name meanings. Bet. Can you share the link? Sacred text, yes. Listen. Listen. Miss Nisha or not Nisha, listen to me. Yes, ma'am. I clowns, honey. Now y'all see why I can't have no grouchy spouse? Could you imagine being married to me and you're a grouchy person? I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning playing. Talking full sentences. No. Ain't no telling what's going to go on in a day here. And I'm in here by myself. So just think about when it's another person. Mm-hmm. Suckermaid. You think of the queen of the... Yes. Don't stay around grouchy people. They'll suck all the life out of you. And if you're a grouchy person, get some joy in your life. Did you, Juicy? Ah, that's crazy because I still got to send him his hoodie. It's going to be good. Oh, I know. I know. So look. Give me 2 names and then we're going to get back to this because I think y'all want to know this. So give me 2 names real quick. Shayo Khan. Maybe. Which is crazy because I'm actually on K. So they have Khanzab. They have Khanzab. And Khanzab is the devil. They don't have Khan, but they have Khanzab in this book. Hold on, y'all. That's crazy. Khanzab. So let's look at Shayo. So it's not in this one. That name isn't. But I'm going to look over here and see really quickly. Y'all, this book is falling apart. Look at that. I ain't even had it that long. I was looking at something in that book that I want to go back to here in a minute, too. I'm about to show y'all something. Okay, so no, it ain't in here. But I do want to show y'all this. Yo. A jinn is a genie. The 72 spirits of Solomon, or the 72 names, Orneus, and all of these guys, right? Solomon had jinn. Yeah, remember he had the ring. That's where they get the Lord of the Rings from, right? But think about this. Those are also the demons that helped build the temple in Jerusalem. They moved those big blocks. We never knew all of their names. And look what book it's in. Or maybe it is in our other books and I just don't remember reading it. And they're all in Arabic. If I'm not mistaken. And then I saw something else. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all first because y'all always get it last. Look what they say. The names, figures, and seals. Do you see that? Look what they say. The names, figures, and seals of the angels of the 7 days of the week as they appear in Scott's Discovery of Witchcraft. Michael, Gabriel, Samael, Papael, Sachael, Anael, and Kaliel. Ain't that what y'all just told me the Superman's name was? Ain't that what y'all said his name was? Right there at the bottom. We looked for it. We found it. OMG. Clear. We asked a question 2 days ago or 3, and it was answered today. Now y'all see why I can't go back to that regular 6. That's 6. OMG. Superman name right there. The names and figures and seals of the angels of the 7 days of the week as they appear in Scott's Discovery of Witchcraft. Kaliel, right there at the... That's crazy. Didn't I tell y'all they names come from somewhere? Do y'all believe me now? Still want to stay in 66? Stay right on over there. We do not care. Y'all see ain't nothing highlighted on here. I'm about to highlight something and show y'all something. This why it's important to get your own. Yo. Mm-mm. I'm just about to tell you right now, my mind is blown. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Somebody just asked me a question. And I'm about to show you something. Ask and you shall receive. Somebody just asked me a question about Lilith and Adam. Look at that, family. It says here Samael's name is said to be the occult name of Amalek. According to the Zohar, Samael means poison of God. Now, what did we just read about in Eve? Adam and Eve's last will and testament when Eve was, matter of fact, I got it right here. When I tell you God be putting the puzzles together, so we're going to go here. I'm going to go to this. Oh, it's here. Come on. He poisoned the fruit before he gave it to her. I was just trying to figure out what page. I think it was what, 337 or something. Let me ask you a question. What is Lucifer's name on Hellboy? Yo, feet over here about to start a fire. I know. 278 or 279. Okay. Let me try 279. You're right. Thank you. You're right. 3. So it's 279 down at the bottom of 19. Okay? And it says, but by the throne, he asked her to swear, Lucifer did. It says, and when he had received the oath from me, he went, he climbed the tree, and he sprinkled his evil poison on the fruit, which he gave to me to eat with his covetousness. For covetousness is the origin of every sin. And I bent back the branch toward the earth, took the fruit, and ate. So the first poison was when Eve let Lucifer into the garden, and he climbed up the tree as the snake and sprinkled some poison on it. Guess what? Let me ask you a question. Um, 347 in the demonology book. Can I ask you a question? Aren't snake bites the most venomous thing that you can deal with for the most part, different types? You're welcome. Ain't that crazy? Okay. Now look. It says here Samuel's name is used to be poison of God. In this work, Holy Kabbalah, occultist A.E. Waite defines Samael as the severity of God. In this work, Samael is also equated with both Satan and the serpent, and Lilith is his bride. Lilith is Samael's bride. Guess who else is mentioned in here? It says Samael is a consort of both the voluptuous maiden Naamah and the arch she-devil Lilith. And we know Naamah did what before she married Noah? What'd she do? She was the 304 to the angels and the giants. She was for the streets. She had a whole lot of bacon. And she was a vampire as well. Who remembers? She was a vampire too. Remember? Y'all don't remember she was a vampire? Y'all read it. Okay. Remember this page for me. And I'm about to go get it. Just give me a second here. The Book of Lamech of Cain. Come on, you already know where I was going. And yes, you can get this on PDF as well. You just give me a moment here. This girl was crazy. It said Lamech warns Naamah about the sons of God. And Lamech warned Naamah. Lamech, who is Lamech? Okay. And Lamech warned Naamah, his daughter, with these words: beware of the sons of God, my daughter. Stay away from them, for their intentions to you are not of this earth. Their intentions to you are not of this earth. And Naamah said, do you not govern all of this land with your Leviathan? Am I not safe if I eat bread and let my heart be merry with the sons of God? She said, well, I can't party with them. You got the Leviathan. What they going to do? And Naamah was seduced by the, and if y'all don't believe me, it's right here. I love that you are trying to minister to others, but may I encourage you to dress modestly. While I am dressed modestly, I'm sitting in my house in my pajamas. And if you've never seen a stomach with stretch marks, you might want to go ahead because I can stand up in this chair and guess what? I'm covered all the way down to my feet. How about that? If you're a 66er, you might want to go away. That's why y'all churches is empty. You look at more than that on your phone. You see more than that in the grocery store. Stop. I'm at home. Do y'all remember? I'm not a pastor. I'm not none of that. Stop. No. I got 350,000 followers and over 200 million people that have searched this name. And I dress like this all the time. If it offends you, don't look. Turn your phone over and just listen. That's the problem. Y'all so used to seeing fake Christians. Y'all don't know when y'all see a real one. Jesus could not have taken y'all to the club with him. He couldn't have took y'all to none of the social events because y'all wouldn't have pulled nobody. Y'all would have walked through the door looking down y'all nose at people and wouldn't have pulled a soul. But God blessed me to grab about 350,000 in less than 5 months. That's probably why they mess with me like they do, because I ain't dressed like no Christian. We got all people here. Witches follow me. Presbyterians, Baptists, Catholic, Methodists, atheists, you name it. Apostolics, Pentecostals. I can't even think of no more, but all AMEs, all of them. We all here. And guess what? They studying the word for hours. The longest we've ever studied in one day was 13 hours straight. So if dress got you thinking that people ain't listening, baby, we got young people as young as 3 and 4 years old that will fight their parents to sit and listen to the Bible with their TT circle. Several babies have gone down in Jesus' name and said they want to get their lives right. They're up till their bedtime listening here. We got people on every single continent that have seen Circa in her pajamas. And they received the word from me. Maybe y'all need to sit in y'all pajamas and they receive the word from y'all too. Y'all so worried about the inside that y'all never get into the goods of what's on the inside of the bag. I don't want no parts of that. Back to what I was saying. That's why the Bible said, don't be judged by the outside. You better look on the inside of a man and see what they working with. Y'all be so disheartened when y'all pastors take that suit off and they got other stuff on under there that y'all never thought they would have. I just put mine all out on the platform here so that way they know this is what you get if you come over here. God said if y'all see me cussing somebody out in Walmart, I probably did it. Pray for me. Moving on. That's why God left the church. Jesus left he left the tabernacles and went out into the streets and went to the clubs and the whorehouses and all of that. He hid his special places and people where they wouldn't go looking for him. Like me, kind of. He hid me in the strip clubs and, in the trap houses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. We ain't looking like Christians. We really gonna be some. We ain't looking like servants of the Most High. We really are servants of the Most High. Now, what people might want to do is try to figure out which of the 7 churches of Revelations they are, Thyatira or any of the other ones. Having a form of godliness, but denying all the power of it. It's scary. Most of the Christians don't even know that we go to a cashless society in less than 4 weeks. They don't know that you can pay with your hand and pay with your forehead. They don't know that we in a worldwide famine. And we supposed to want to look and smell and talk like y'all. Absolutely not. I stay out here where my daddy was at. Get a little dusty. Y'all real polished. Real plastic. This world needs to see something real. The Bible says that the harvest is ready, but the laborers are few because they too worried about looking like Christians instead of actually being them. Giving to those that have less. Taking the time out of your service time to go sit with the person and teach them how to actually understand the Bible. You expect them to come and read on Sundays, even though it sounds like gibberish to them, because none of it makes sense for real. That's scary to me. People come here and they can actually see the word of God popping up off the page. And y'all worried about what I got on. Well, stay tuned because it's about to get crazy. We done got some more costumes in here, so they really gonna love that, ain't they? They'll tell me, don't wear a half top, but worship the devil openly in their church. Worshiping on Sunday when you're supposed to be there on Saturday. Y'all have Christmas trees up in y'all churches and have a whole Christmas program, and Christmas is a pagan holiday. Y'all have Easter Sunday at y'all church, and Ishtar was a fallen angel's child because bunnies don't give birth to eggs. And want to tell me about a half top and a nose ring? Cussing. Y'all get up in the pulpit and lie to people and tell them don't drink wine when clearly Jesus had a double cup at the Last Supper. As a matter of fact, he said, you know what? I'm going to turn up tonight and I ain't turning up no more till I'm in heaven. They got the best wine up there. I'm going to wait. Y'all ain't going to see me drink no more wine until after I'm crucified. I'm giving it up. I'm going to give it up. Him and his homeboys had wine. And it never, ever, ever said grape juice. I don't know how y'all replaced that. His first miracle was wine. And when you lie and say it's grape juice, then you take away from the miracle that my father did. Move around. I don't want no parts of that. Talking about it ain't fermented. Well, it ain't wine then. It's grape juice. Jesus did not take water and turn it into grape juice. He took water and turned it into the best wine, so much so that the king was like, why they say the best wine for last? We was trying to get turned up 4 hours ago. How are you going to be a drunkard, Noah, off of grape juice? Tell me. How did Joseph's brother sleep with his stepmama if she was getting drunk off of grape juice? Tell me, because I'm about to go buy that grape juice right now. But y'all sit up in the pulpit and lie. Change God's word and then be worried about a damn halftime. Are you crazy? Y'all tell people that giants didn't exist and angels didn't come down and sleep with the women, and Genesis 6 says it. So I appreciate you, but I'm going to need you to go and get where you need to go. And y'all wonder why people don't want church no more. They'll rather sit and listen to me talking about they know I'm going to go and have my meds and have me something to drink. And we getting down through this whole Bible and their whole life makes sense now. And y'all worried about clothes. I feel sorry for y'all. I do. Because even the babies can understand that something is different here. We got young people, old people, white, black, brown, almost green. We might have some trans cat people. I don't know who out here, but who knows? Trans dog, it's all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who we got here. Hispanics, everybody. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't. I'm not worried about my appearance. This ain't about me. It's about what's on the inside of me. What God has given me to give to the world. And they're not worried about how I look. So, this isn't directed at one person. This is, if you still on that, then this probably ain't the place for you. Because we really want to know God in his entirety and how big and great. And as we are seeing, he got angels that got crowns. It take 502 years to get from the base to the top of it. We trying to understand that stuff. How the heck you even make a crown, and what is the circumference of that bad boy? And we know that the angel's face that wears it, his face is the same size as the sun. We wouldn't know that if we was just reading the KJV, which is the last version of the Bible. Now I gotta pee and make me some coffee. Go get y'all stuff. We about to have class. I ain't worried about no clothes. I'm just gonna leave it. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all heard it. Yeah, because I thought about it on the way out and I was like, I'm not changing. Thank you. I'm going to continue to close the doors because it makes me nervous to have them all open. I love y'all. And y'all know, come on, right. I'm excited. I am. Listen, this is the thing, family, okay? Like, for real. I'm not knocking nobody to go to church. But if the first thing that you do when you hear somebody talking is tell them how to change themselves, as far as like, you haven't even come in and listened long enough to see what I do or to see how God uses me before you start attacking what it is that I'm doing. The reason I don't be offended is because God put me here. Thank you. I didn't put myself here. Y'all don't know I ran from my calling for about 25 years. So the fact that I post one video and it went around the world several times, and the information that I've shared has been shared over our name, Circa Trova, and all of that over 200 million times. So something's going on. Whether they show it in my numbers or not, I don't really care. But I know what it is because I was screenshotting in the beginning, and I sometimes go back and check my analytics right now. I don't really care about it, so I don't check it because it gets me scared because I look at that as not people that follow me. I look at that as souls that I'm responsible for. So whereas other people might look at it like, oh, I got this many followers. No, that's 350,000 souls that I'm responsible for. And if I say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, I'm going to get in trouble. No, I don't look at it like that. Oh, I got 500,000 followers, but what are you telling them? What are they following you to? You and how fabulous your fake life is? I still come on here in my pajamas 9 months later in sweats, crust be in my eye, lashes, no lashes, sometimes lashes. The edges ain't never been laid but twice. And y'all know this was $1. These was on sale. I'm not fronting for nobody. And oh, I know this ain't about me. This has nothing to do with Circa Trova. This has everything to do with my dad and how he can change your life. And that's all I'm worried about. If y'all don't like seeing me in my pajamas, you probably just need to listen then. Close your eyes. What old boy say? If you don't like to see shine, close your eyes. That's what he said. I like that song. Chick so far, make a blind man see. You know, that's my thing. Even if it was Instagram and whatever else, I get on Instagram looking just like this too. Facebook, I don't care. That don't mean nothing to me. Because I'm going to shed this skin anyway. Eventually, we all going to shed this skin. And it ain't going to be this that you see. It's just going to be your spirit. So if you take your church clothes off and God take the skin off of you and your emotions and your thought are judged by color, and we'll say that black is a dark thought, red thoughts are evil thoughts, purple thoughts are loving thoughts, and white thoughts are just you don't even care about how you think, you just do stuff. How would your clear body be showing up to us? And green is envious or covetousness. We'll make yellow pride because you want to shine, so you got to make other people feel. Yes, that's coffee grounds in my hands. So as you are going throughout your day, if you were see-through and there wasn't a color of skin on you that hid your thoughts and your emotions and your intentions, and they were judged by colors, what color would we see showing up in you a lot? Because right now we can't see it. Well, some of us can't, but when you have a connection to the Almighty, He will tell you. So think about that, because God does see you see through. And in our reality, your thoughts and stuff do come up like mist, like vapors. So we'll say that they're different colors. What color are you going to be showing up? Because that's what God see. It don't matter what I see. That's what He see. And what He see is what He's writing down. And what He see is what you, how you just judge me, is going to be judged by. I'm just saying, for the next couple of weeks, go through your day and realize that God sees red, yellow, green, whatever colors, and see it. If you're, you be like, oh no, 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 I don't want that color. No, like checking yourself real quick. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Hello, God. I need you to help me clean up my thoughts. Sometimes they're not right. Yep. You said get in your word. Is there a specific word I'm supposed to be looking? You said all of it. You mean all as in all that the Christians got, or all in all of it, like all the books that you ever wrote about everything? All the books that you ever wrote about everything. I figured you'd say that. Okay. Is there a certain place I'm supposed to start, or can you give me a hint of where I should go with that, or just anywhere? All roads lead to you. Got it. Got it. Sure. All right. Well, you got these Christians down here telling people not to. Did you know? No. Oh no. Yeah. Of course you knew. You knew already. So did you know that they telling people not to read your word, and they lying on your miracle too? Yeah. You knew it. That's why you put them in the seven churches of Revelation. Oh, okay. So that's why you did that. All right. Uh-huh. Anything else you want me to? Uh-huh. Tell them to study for themselves. I got that part. Yeah. I remember. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And don't just stay on the surface. God said don't just be a surface Christian. Uh-huh. Anything else? Mm-hmm. All right. I'll convey your message. Yes, sir. I gotcha. Have a good day. Well, you created the day, so I don't know. Have a good eternity, or I don't. Okay. Talk to you later. What? Oh, me too, my fight. What else did he say? So, Lene, he said, don't be listening to none of these fake Christians. You better seek out and find the spirit that is behind what's telling you not to look for God anymore. That's what he said. And he said he'll be here shortly. He going to be pulling up in a minute. Mm-hmm. That's what he said. So, go on and get your house in order. He said, go on and clean up, and not a fake clean. If we open your, if they, you said tell them to clean out the closets. Mm. Is that all like just physical or spiritual? Physical and spiritual too. Okay. Mental closets. Got it. Because you're gonna open all the closets up. Oh, you gonna go into the crawl space? Can you hold for a second? He said he's going into y'all crawl spaces, all of the hidden places that you don't think nobody knows about. He knows. He knows. Code red. Clean now. Clean now. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Clean it now. Hurry. Like, get the kids, get the brooms and mops. Hurry. Get everything out. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. How much time do we? No man knows the day nor the hour. Okay. So, is there anything that we can do to prepare for this? For your. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Hold a minute. He said, confess all your sins and ask God. He said, repent, because he going to open up all of the hidden places and everybody going to know your business. So if you, they're hoarders. Got it. They won't let go of stuff that you've already, it's rotten. There's rats running through it. So the spaces become toxic. All of them? You guys did not get this. I did not sign up for this. Okay. Uh-huh. So you say there's not enough intervention specialists to come and help the people? Okay. Because they're too worried about getting on a show. They want to be Instagram famous? So then they're not helping the people. Okay, so what exactly should I do to help the people get ready to clean out their closets? Can you read and study? Oh, okay. All right, I'll let them know. Okay, thanks. I appreciate. No, I appreciate it. I'm gonna do as much as I can. I'm up for the task, Dad. Don't worry about it. Okay. All right. Okay, bye. So you all are hoarders. Mm-mm. You all are hoarders of things that happened 25 years ago. You got the newspaper clipping, the picture, the journal entry, and the evil words to go with it. I and there's not enough intervention specialists, pastors, and ministers that actually want to intervene so that you can get your closets cleaned out, because the inspector's coming. And he is going to look and he's going to see the value of your home that you have. And if you have let things rot the walls and the foundation of your soul and your spirit, the crazy thing is he can see termites without the little machines and stuff. So if you haven't forgiven, if you haven't let go, if you hold on to it, you better hurry up, because the inspector's coming and he knows about all the hidden and locked doors. He knows what's in them too. But all of those things exactly have made the foundation of your spiritual house weak. There are rats running through, leaving drop-ins that's making you sick, making you toxic. You can't eat in there. The toilet is trifling. Come on. Everybody's scared to come in your house because there's too much stuff in there. Productivity can't come back. It ain't no shoulder room. We gotta walk through the walls of your mind and like this. It ain't no feng shui going on in here nowhere, because it ain't no room. You still mad about what God didn't do yesterday? He said, but what about what I'm doing right now today? You ain't moved for me. You ain't witnessed to nobody because they told you you wasn't. What did I say? And you still hold on to the church hurt. Let it go. Because inadvertently, or whatever you call it, you still detouring people from me. And I'm going to get you from that. I'm going to get you for that. Your experience with me might have been because you was disobedient. And you want to go and tell people that I hurt you. No, I didn't hurt you. You hurt yourself. Because you didn't listen. I sent prophets to you, ministers to you, let you watch a movie, sent you a billboard, and had your kid come show you a TikTok about it, and you still trying to blame me. Y'all better get rid of that stuff. God said it ain't going to be no sadness and hurt and pain in heaven. Remember that while you holding on to your sadness, hurt, and pain. Where are you designating yourself to live for eternity? If ain't no sadness, hurt, and bitterness and stuff going to be in heaven, and you holding on to that, said, I'm never going to let it go, then we already know where you going. Don't be talking about no rest in heaven and love. No, you going to be resting, but not in the way you thought. Mm-mm. When you say never, that means thank you. That means into eternity. So if you say, I'm never going to forget this, I'm never going to let it go, let that be the reason you be looking up at the people that did. I'll never forgive them for what they did for me, which means you haven't been forgiven for not one day after you made that up in your mind. Every single thing that you have done from that day that you made it up that you would never forgive someone else is the day that all of your sins stop being forgiven, no matter how many times you said, God, please forgive me. He said, because if you don't forgive others, I won't forgive your sins. So the moment that you said you would never forgive them, whatever you done did from that day to now, if it was wrong, it hasn't been forgiven. Excuse me. Yep, you won't never get off the second and the fifth floor up there with bruh, man. Still want to say never? Oh, I'll never forgive them. That's going to be a bitter cup to swallow when that's the reason you down there being tortured or wherever you're at being tortured. And part of your torment is God says, see, you should have forgave right here. And all you hear is, you should have forgave right here. You should have forgave right here. And then that is why you can see the people in heaven resting, but they can't remember you because that person chose to forgive. Because the things that you don't let go of on this side go into eternity with you, and that'll be your reminder of why you didn't make it to the pearly gates. So hold on to it all you want. Be a bitter baby mama, bitter baby daddy, bitter ex-wife, husband, whatever you want. You ain't do nothing but hurt yourself. I don't want no parts of it. I'm letting it go. No. So hold on to it. Anyway, moving on. We're going to go back down here to Naaman. Okay. And it says, and Naaman was seduced by those whose tree branches were the size of beasts of the field. And whose baby batter was that of a horse. And Naaman lusted after the sons of God, and Lamech, Tubal-Cain, Jabal, and Jubal all gnashed their teeth and ground their jaws and dreamed of death and revenge upon the Nephilim. And Naaman did worship the sons of God, as was the practice at that time. And she did practice divination, spells, and resurrection with them, necromancy. And Naaman did, and men in that day changed into beasts, and the beasts changed into men. You mean like a werewolf? Nah. And men yielded to the beast and the birds to lie with them, and then men were essayed mightily, and those between the land of the dead and the living mated. You mean like a succubus and an incubus? Mating with a human person, or a Nephilim, or a monster like in Beowulf. Who's watched Beowulf or Beowulf? Angelina Jolie was a demon. She slept with old boy, and they had Grindor or Grindel. S.A. Yeah, by the animals. This is I just got over here because we were reading about how it says Samael and Lilith were married, and they also said that Lilith and Naaman have been intertwined as brides of Samael. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm in the book of Lamech right now. We're not staying here. We're actually in the book of Adam and Eve on page 278 or something like that. But I came over here because we were, yeah. Yeah. So do you see how they put all of this in our face? Like, who is blown away to know that Superman's name is the name of one of the 7 angels of the 7 days of the week? Mind blowing. And think about this. Superman was half whatever, or he was an angelic being that came down and started mating with the women. And he couldn't go back to where he was originally from because that place had been destroyed. And he has superpowers, but he could pass off as human. Where have we heard this story before? Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. 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 Right there. Instead of the Chaldaic, the Greek names of the kings of Babylon and Assyria are herein given as they are most commonly found and used. Juno, Jupiter, Neptune, Vulcan. Right there. And we know how we know that the animals and the humans started to multiply, because this is a biblical history book. And look what's in there. What? Nah. Not in a biblical history book. It's not a mermaid and a centaur. And then if I go look at ancient Mesopotamian history, I see men with locks and horse bodies as mighty warriors with bows. And I see here in the book of Lamech of Cain that they removed that men were sleeping with animals and creating brothers of husbandry. And if I get my King Book of Og book out here, I'm just wondering. Let me see where to go. There it is. If I get this, a Rephaim is a Nephilim, right? Rephaim is a Nephilim. And if I go right here to the 100,000 Giant War, Gilgamesh, Cyclopses, and so forth, right? Hold on. We're going to get there. Because there were giants of animal husbandry is what it says here. So let's go and look this up. Just give me a moment. Well, here's one. I showed y'all this the other day. There were dragon siblings with white hair and blue eyes. The dragon siblings. House of Dragons. What do they look like? Look at it again. The dragon siblings with white hair and the eyes blue. Who are those people in House of Dragon and Game of Thrones? It might be in my other book. Hold on, let me find it. The Targaryens. Ah! Look at that. The science of breeding and caring for the animals. Rephaim, brothers of the animal husbandry, the great beast farmers and tamers, Gog and Magog, had both turned their gray eyes to the magnificent Leviathan and other beasts of the sea for meat. The Rephaim priest of Baal, which is the ones that got embarrassed in, I think, what, Isaiah or something like that. And y'all look through here and see names that y'all know right now. On that day, Bel of the stars and celestial bodies will strike the third of the sun and the third of the moon and the third of the stars, and a third of Nimrod's light will be darkened. Og hated Nimrod. His whole goal was to kill Nimrod. He called him a circumcised, half-loined Nephilim. But remember, God talks about Nimrod as a mighty hunter. King Og, he didn't only hunt, Nimrod didn't, he hunted giants. He was a giant hunter as well. Oh. And there's another. Og, Enoch, and the giants. Y'all, yes, Hollywood has known. And you want to know why? Because most of them are the fake Jews. They're the Romans. The people that run Hollywood now are the same people that were extorting Jerusalem back then and Egypt back then. Ain't nothing changed. Those are the Romans and the Greeks. Yeah, I remember they kicked all the Jews out. Mm-hmm. But remember, so who's over there now? Mm-hmm. Right. And they exploit the real people pretending. Didn't they ever say the Romans left there? Not for real. And the Greeks. Mm-hmm. They never left. That's why, now do y'all see why I said I don't have to watch the movies? I already read the book. Cherry sours. So look, do y'all remember we looked up the Gontequa? Who remembers? Let's look it up again. Gonteekwa. Y'all got it? Hmm? What is a Gontequa? Gonteekwa. Y'all, when I tell y'all my eczema, ooh, I'm about to get off of here in a minute. I'm about to go eat. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hello. What is a Gontequa? Tell me what that is. Okay. It's a werewolf? You're welcome. Buenos dias. Mm-hmm. A werewolf. And we know that Naaman lived in ancient Mesopotamia, right? Who read this? If you have this book, it's on page 65. Look. Another favorite method of discipline is sacrifice. Always there is a time of breathless horror or fear just before each human sacrifice. As a member of the congregation waits to see who will be sacrificed. Many of the sacrifices are people who have been disobedient or who have tried to pull out of the cult. Werewolves, zombies, and vampires and other were animals do exist. I've seen many of them. This is a very closely guarded secret by Satan. No one controls these beings except Satan and his high-ranking demons. He uses them mostly for discipline. Satan sent a werewolf after a man. They rip people apart. All these mangled bodies, and they say, oh, it had to be a wild animal. You can get the PDF online right now. You can download the PDF for free and start reading it right now. It's by that lady. Just type in on Google Rebecca Brown PDF or go to Zlib. I don't know if it's there, but I know I got the PDF off of off of Google. Just regular Google. Hellhounds are real. Yes, they are. And it's on YouTube. Oh, I didn't know that. It's on YouTube too. Ooh. Full audio book. Cool. So y'all know what, look, the people know, listen. No wonder Twilight was so popular. But, where is it? Oh. Remember this? The devils and evil spirits of Babylonia. Now, we just read in our big green book that the kings of Assyria and Babylon are the mythological gods, right? But they use the Greek names instead, Greek and Roman names instead of the Chaldeic names. And then here we have this book that is in the Department of Egyptian and Syrian Antiquities in the British Museum that says, being Babylonian and Assyrian incantations against the demons, schools of vampires, hobgoblins, ghosts, and kindred evil spirits, which do what? Attack mankind. We know that in Enoch, it says, in Enoch and in our book that's right in front of me, in the book of the giants, that there were see right here, it says 200 angels chose animals, including presumably humans, on which to perform a natural acts. 200 donkeys, 200 asses, 200 rams of the flock, 200 goats, 200 beasts of the field from every animal, and thousands from every bird. And the outcome of this demonic corruption was violence, perversion, and a brood of what? Monstrous beings. And where's the reference? Genesis 6 and 4, and the book of the Watchers from Enoch 1, text 36. Hello, Mr. Perry. Yes, angels are here. The Bible tells you when you never know when you entertain an angel, which means they can look like humans. The good ones and the bad ones. Look. A summary, what's it say? A summary of the descent of the wicked angels, bringing both knowledge and havoc. So we know that the knowledge that the fallen angels brought was magic. And we know that from Enoch 6. That's right on my lap. 7, excuse me. Who it says, and they took wives unto themselves, and everyone respectively chose one woman for himself, and they began to go into them, and they taught them magical medicine, incantations, the cutting of roots, and taught them about plants. And the women became pregnant and gave birth to great giants, whose heights were 300 cubits, or 450 feet. These giants consumed the produce of all the people until the people detested feeding them. So the giants turned against the people in order to eat them, and they began to sin against birds, wild beasts, reptiles, and fish, mermaids, centaurs, minotaurs, cyclopses. Oh, okay. And then the earth, and their flesh was devoured one by another, cannibalism, and they drank blood, vampires. And then the earth brought an accusation against the oppressors. Genesis 6 says, in a nice way, and evil had taken over the earth. That's why it had to be flooded. Because as soon as man had information that he wasn't supposed to have, the earth became more evil. Lizard people. This is how they can put a pig heart valve and all of these different animal parts in us, and our bodies don't reject them. Because at some point in time, we know, the 7th generation from Adam in the days of Jared, men started, what do they call it? Miscegenation, or whatever you call that, where they started like playing gene therapy and mixing animals with people. Oh, they're still doing that now. Yeah. Yep, they still doing it right now. Right now. Did y'all know? No or yes? Or yes or no, did you know? I just want to see how this pen write on paper. I haven't. What's today? What's today? Okay. Oh, nice. So, I'm going to go eat. Today's the 27th. Okay, good job. Thanks, people. I'm going to go eat something and get my life together. I'm not going to promise that we're going to have class, but I can see us doing it. I could see us doing it. Endocarditis is remedied by a pig valve replacement. Thank you. See? What page in Adam and Eve does it talk about Lilith? It doesn't specifically call her name. Do you remember when Lucifer and 10 of his hosts transformed themselves into a beautiful race of women and they came up out of the water? And they said that they had families under the water? Who read that? They transformed themselves, it said, into a race even more beautiful than Eve. How do you do that? And Jesus, God created. What? And they was trying to kill him. Remember? They was trying to get him away from Eve. Because Lucifer... Okay, let's just read this part before I go. Because that plays right into where we at. I've been trying to read it all day. Here we go right here. Okay. This is what I've been trying to read the whole time. That's crazy because it plays right into what I was reading earlier. So let's go here. The Mortal Kombat. No, not yet. Hold on. So remember in 18 in Adam and Eve, it says, when the accursed serpent saw Adam and Eve, it swelled its head, stood on its tail with eyes blood red, did as if it would. Wait a minute. Um, when the cursed serpent saw Adam and Eve, it swelled its head, stood on its tail, and with eyes blood red, did as if it would kill them. It made straight for Eve and ran after her, while Adam, standing by, wept because he had no stick in his hand wherewith to smite the serpent, or he knew not how to put it to death. Right? It says, but with the heart burning for Eve, Adam approached the serpent and held it by the tail. And when it turned towards him and said unto him, O Adam, because of thee and Eve, I am slippery and I go on my belly. Then, by reason of its great strength, it threw down Adam and Eve and pressed upon them as if it were to kill them. Don't we always king over, bent over, it's then tripped a person, and then it's over them like this, getting ready to strike? Yes? No? Right. So this ain't new. It happened to the first people. Right? So it says, but God sent an angel who threw the serpent away from them and raised them up. And it's always somebody coming running in, phew, take the snake and throw him, and you just see the snake go flying through the air. Well, here we go. We've seen that in cartoons 1,000 times, and look where they got it. Right here. Okay? So it says, then the word of God came to the serpent and said unto it, in the first instance I made thee glib, or to like go down on your stomach, and I made thee go down upon thy belly, and I did not deprive thee of thy speech, or of your speech. Now, however, be thou dumb and speak no more, thou and thy race, because in the first place this is written weird, has the ruin of my creatures happened through thee, and now thou wishest to kill them. So God said to the snake, I took you from standing up straight and eating regular food, and I let you go down on your belly, but I'll let you keep your speech. But now that I know you want to kill Adam and Eve, now I'm going to take your speech, so now you're not going to be able to talk at all. Tell me that's not crazy. Y'all see it? Then the serpent was struck dumb and spake no more. And a wind came to blow from heaven by command of God, that carried away the serpent from Adam and Eve and threw it on the seashore, and it landed in India. Of course, they've translated it, but it will be what will be considered our India. And where are the snake charmers? Okay, so I wanna, like Randall, right? So I wanna read something else to y'all, and I wanna say this is think this is 28. That's why I was saying. So can y'all go to Adam and Eve and go to 28? This one is 28. That's why I kept saying 28. This is 28, right? No, 27. That's 27. That's 27, right? Go to 27. I need to go. I gotta get me something. Hold on. Okay, go to 27 in book 1 of Adam and Eve real quick. And go down to like the middle of the page, please. We're getting here close to that. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think it's verse 11. Mm-hmm. It is. It's 27 and 11. Thank you, great woman. I appreciate you. Sorry to be smacking on my cherry sours. Sorry. I love you. Mm-hmm. What's going on? Mm-mm. It's the best candy ever. And my kids are mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm trying not to, but my kids are texting about the holidays is what's going on. And y'all see they make me nervous, so then I start stress eating. That's why I keep looking up. Okay, so look. I wanted y'all to read 12, 27 and 12. What do you do for the kids? Christmas substitution? Buy them all the same gifts that you were going to buy them, and don't give them to them on Christmas. Give them to them 3 days early. Never said you couldn't give gifts. Just don't do the worshiping the tree and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can still buy them whatever you want to. Just don't call it Christmas presents. Call it something else. Right. I get it. Call it a love fest. I don't know. Call it whatever you want. Mm-hmm. We're in book 2. Um the actually not even in book 2. I'm sorry. We are online. I'm buying my kids beans. Come on. Give me some too. Just don't call it Christmas. Yeah. God got your day. Something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So we'll finish this later. We've been on 3 hours. I'm about to go eat and see what my kids is talking about. And then we'll just finish this later probably. I can't say what time. I don't know. But probably somewhere around our normal time if I don't take a nap. I love you. I got to go find me some food. I'm hungry. Hmm. Thank you. I love y'all. I'll be back later. I just don't know what time. Probably around 5:30, 6:30. Y'all know our normal time. I love y'all. Mm, we'll talk about it. We're actually going to do a class about Christmas. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.